The village of Eldoria was a place of stories. Legends of heroes, warriors, and gods filled the ears of its children, promising that in times of despair, someone would come, a mighty warrior, a wise king, a divine intervention, someone would always save the lost. Kai, a young man of 19, grew up believing in those stories. He was like many others, dreaming of adventure, longing for change, but never taking the first step. His father, a blacksmith, spent years forging weapons for warriors. But Kai never lifted a hammer. His mother, a healer, saved lives daily, but Kai never learned the art of medicine. He wanted greatness, yet he waited. He wanted change, yet he remained the same. One evening, a terrible storm swept through Eldoria. The river swelled, the wind roared, and homes were crushed like leaves underfoot. In the aftermath, the village elders gathered. The crops are gone, the fields are destroyed. We will not survive the winter unless someone seeks help from the city of Arinth. 3 days north. A heavy silence fell. Kai looked around, expecting a warrior to rise, a leader to volunteer, someone, anyone, but no one did. That night, Kai lay awake. His heart pounded with a realization he had never dared to face. No one was coming. The next morning, Kai stood at the village gate, a simple pack on his back. His hands trembled as he gripped the leather straps. He was not a warrior. He was not a leader. He had never left the village alone. But he was all they had. The road to Arinth was treacherous. The mountains were unforgiving, the beasts of the wild merciless. At every step, doubt whispered in his ear. You are not strong enough. You are not smart enough. Turn back before it's too late. But something inside him pushed forward. Not courage, not confidence, desperation. By the second day, hunger gnawed at his stomach. By the third, exhaustion turned his legs to stone. And just as the gates of Arinth appeared on the horizon, bandits struck. They came like shadows, silent, swift, merciless. A sharp blow to the head sent Kai crashing to the ground. His vision blurred, the world spinning, his pack, his supplies, gone. As he lay there, bleeding into the dirt, the voice of doubt returned. This is why you should have waited. This is why you should have let someone else take the risk. You are not meant for this. For the first time, Kai nearly believed it. But then, through the haze of pain, another voice, one he had never heard before, spoke. No one is coming, but you are still here. So what will you do? Kai clenched his fists. His body screamed in pain. But his mind refused to surrender. He forced himself up, one broken movement at a time. His vision swam, but he staggered forward, one step, then another. By the time he reached Arinth, he was barely standing, bloodied, battered, but undefeated. Arinth was a city of wonders, vast towers, bustling markets, and more wealth than Kai had ever seen. But when he reached the palace to plead for aid, the guards only laughed. You, a mere peasant, asking for the king's help. Do you think this is a story? Do you think the world owes you mercy? Kai wanted to scream, to curse the world for its unfairness. But deep inside, he knew the truth. The world owed him nothing. So he did not beg. He did not kneel. Instead, he made a choice. If no one would save his village, he would find another way. With his last coin, he bought food, bartered for supplies, and found merchants willing to trade. And when he left Arinth, he carried not gold, but knowledge, ways to rebuild, ways to plant crops before winter, ways to strengthen the village without needing a king's mercy. When Kai returned home, the people did not see the boy who left. They saw someone else, someone changed, someone who no longer waited for a savior, because he had become one himself. Years passed. The village of Eldoria did not just survive. It thrived. Kai, once a boy who waited, was now a man who acted. He trained others, not just to fight, but to think, to build, to lead. One evening, a young boy approached him, eyes wide with admiration. Kai, what made you so strong? Were you chosen? Were you born different? Kai knelt, resting a firm hand on the boy's shoulder. No, child, I was like you once. I waited for someone to come. I hoped for a hero, a savior, but I learned the most important lesson of all. No one is coming, and that is the greatest gift of all. The boy frowned. How can that be a gift? Because when you realize no one is coming, you understand that everything is in your hands. Your success, your failure, your future. No gods, no kings, no heroes, just you. And that means, you have all the power in the world. The boy nodded slowly, and for the first time, Kai saw something familiar in his eyes. A spark, a beginning, the birth of someone who would not wait, but act. Kai's journey is your journey. You have dreams, you have ambitions, but maybe you are waiting for the perfect time, for the right opportunity, for someone to give you a chance. Let me tell you a truth that will change your life. No one is coming, not because the world is cruel, but because you do not need him to. You are the hero you are waiting for. You are the savior of your own destiny. You are the one who will make things happen. The day you stop waiting for permission, for rescue, for an easier road, that is the day you become unstoppable. So stop waiting, start moving, start building, start becoming, because this is your life, and no one else will live it for you. If this story inspired you, subscribe to the channel for more powerful lessons, stories, and motivation. Hit like and comment below with what resonated most with you. Your journey starts now.